Hello everybody. Today we are going We're going to start first by creating a new world. Personally, I don't like dealing with the food. So, I'm going to do freedom mode. And I know some of y'all would prefer to see me do survival mode, but I might do that in a different stream, but not today. So I'm going to start here on freedom mode, and I'm going to skip the cutscene for reasons why, because I don't want to get copyrighted for letting all the cutscenes play and stuff like that. So once it loads, I'm going to skip over the cutscene. I've been playing this game a lot recently, and I quite much enjoy it. It's pretty fun. So we're just gonna hold this down. We're gonna skip the cutscene. We are gonna grab the fire extinguisher for a start, mainly because I'm just used to grabbing it. I do like to grab the fire extinguisher from beforehand. Don't really use it a whole lot, but I do like to immediately get to collecting materials like this. So we're gonna go down here and look for some copper. Like this right here.
Copper
there we go.
is an essential component of all powered equipment.
We're gonna need one of these. We're gonna want to move away from that explosive fish. Those are very painful. Yeah, it's gonna blow up on me again.
Oxygen.
I know, my oxygen's low, lady. I'm gonna get hit again. I'm not gonna move fast enough. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. If you'd like to drop a comment down below, that way I can know who's watching. I'd like to say hi. Can't really tell who's watching though. Anyways, I do enjoy playing this game a lot. It's not very fast-paced, and you take time to progress, and I do like that stuff about it. But I've seen people speedrun this game. I'm just not one of those people that like to go super fast. Hello, Benjamin Clark. It's good to see you. I'm glad that you could make it.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, we need to go get some titanium. But yeah, there's two entrances to the life pod. There's the one on top and there's the one on the bottom. I tend to go through the bottom one more than I do the top because it's quicker. But a lot of people like to go through the top. Don't really know why. When going through the bottom is faster. I'm gonna need a lot of titanium, so I'm gonna have to get a lot of metal salvage. I'm also gonna need glass. I'm gonna need an O2 tank. Also gonna need a scanner. Because the scanner, basically what it does is it helps me unlock new supplies. That way I can make new equipment, which is essential to beating the game. Most of the time, if I'm gonna find what I need, it's gonna be in boxes like that. Obviously not that one, it's sealed off. But this one, I'm gonna need the Sea Glide, because that's actually really important. It's really easy to find the fragments for it. It takes longer to actually make it. That is probably a creeper. Well, it's a stalker, not a creeper. Gosh, I've been playing too much Minecraft.
New blueprint acquired.
Also, if you scan more than what you need of that, you get materials, which I find very useful. I do recommend this game to people who do like adventure games with a little bit of danger, because this is definitely what you're looking for if you're looking for in that genre. And I've been playing this for months on end, and I've enjoyed it a lot. Okay, so I need glass, titanium, and silver ore, which is going to take time to get, but shouldn't take too long. I do need a couple more of those, though. Okay. Sometimes there'll be stuff inside of those tubes that I like to check for. Before I go any deeper though, I have to make sure I have oxygen. Because this isn't just a you die game, but whenever you actually die, you drop a bunch of your stuff. And then you have to go find it. Like I said, you can speedrun this game, but it's not really meant to be quick pace. Because there's time events that do happen, and you have to wait for them to happen to progress. This live stream probably will be a longer one, because in order to progress, I have to wait for, where is it? I have to wait for that thing to full on explode so I can go in through the front of it to even be able to do anything. What do I need to collect most? A lot of the time I'm gonna need to collect titanium the most, cause that is like the #1 resource. That and copper. Titanium and copper are the biggest resource that I need, but I really need all resources, cause I need a lot of all of them, like gold, silver, stuff like that. I'm gonna need a lot of all of it. A lot of the time I don't recommend how I play, cause the way I play can be risky if you don't have an air bladder to start off with, which is something that you use to blast yourself out of the water when you're low on oxygen, that way you don't die. I just automatically go deeper into the water out of instinct to get stuff.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Now that I think about it, I am gonna go make an air bladder, because I'm probably gonna need one. I tend to get distracted with progressing in the game, and then I forget about oxygen sometimes. But this game isn't all water-based, because if you look out there where my cursor is pointing, that's an island that I'm gonna have to go to, and then that's also an island I'm gonna have to go to. to progress in the game. Because one of them has a giant cannon on it that I have to disarm. But the second I hop onto that island, well, anyone really that hops onto the island immediately gets infected with bacteria that's in the water around the island, which is how the main storyline kicks up. Because you have to go around and you have to go thousands of feet deep in the water to cure yourself and get all that done. It is a little bit time consuming, but I say it's worth it. I find it very nice. So I just need a standard O2. Okay, I need to break up some titanium. Okay, I should be able to come over here and make the high capacity O2 tank. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on our inventory, then we're gonna replace that, and we're gonna take that other one and we're just gonna put it in the box. Yeah, this is food and water for normal survival. I'm doing freedom mode because I don't like dealing with food and water. And I should probably make a flashlight. It's going to be quite dark for a minute until I go find copper. Because it does take copper to make the flashlight. Really, any material is good to find, but electronic wise we need lots of copper. I'd say early on resources that you need the most is copper, because from what I've played and seen, it's mostly copper that you need to progress early on, like that.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive form sustained during planet fall.
Basically what it's saying is the Aurora is leaking radiation into the water, and it's gonna warp wildlife. Is that is the fish I'm looking for over here? Yes, yes it is. Come here, you. I need you in specific. There we go.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Okay, I need to get some glass. And I do not have enough of that. Alright, so how do I make this air bladder? Air bladder... Where is it? I swore I knew how to make one of these. I probably need a little bit more stuff before I actually go and make it. Those peepers are only good for food. Not all of them are needed to do stuff. And try not to swim near those things. Those little balls they shoot out of their bulb area are poisonous. Very dangerous. I need to make some lubricant for machine parts. Yes, Samantha Pollock. This game is called Subnautica. I meant to say that at the beginning of the stream, but it's called Subnautica. Gonna need some lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
There, I should be able to make the knife. Yes.
Weapons were removed from
So the point of this game is you're stranded on an alien planet, and the point of this game is to get home. So you're going through this whole game trying to find a way home, and at the end you get a rocket blueprint. That way you can build a rocket, which, I'll be honest, takes so many materials to make, and will not happen on this live stream, but it will get done eventually. But yeah, you can ask me any questions, I don't mind, I can answer them for this game. I'm gonna need another one of you. Alright, I'm gonna need gold and copper wire. Then we're gonna make another silicone rubber. Why don't I stream Grand Theft Auto? Mainly the profanity thing.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment.
With Grand Theft Auto, it's more of a profanity thing, and aside from High on Life, which is really the only profanity-filled game that I play, I don't like to play a lot of games. Especially not on stream when I'm doing stuff. I mean, it's a good game, yeah. I do like playing it occasionally. I don't know about playing it on stream though. I might consider it. But on stream, you and the boys watch people stream it all the time? Yeah, it's just a preference not to play games online that give a lot of profanity. It does have a good storyline. It's just not something I'd play on stream. I occasionally play it with some of my other friends.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
I know I'd get more views, but it's more of a preference. I'm not in a rush to get a bunch of views. And if I want views, I can just play Pal World. Trust me, I'll get a lot of views off of that. A lot of people like playing Pal World. Red Dead Redemption 2, I do have that game, I just don't play it a lot. Thank you for saying that, Benjamin Clark. That's really nice. No, this isn't my first time playing this game. I've played it a couple other times. I just like going to this island first and getting what I need. Pretty much I speed my way into the gun room and have it tell me I'm infected. That way I can get the message and then get off the island. Because, it is very fun.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
But the second I hop here on land, I'll show you. I'm gonna do a self-scan. Cause before I step on land, I should be fine. Yeah, right here where the land starts, I'm infected.
Has reached statistically significant levels.
And
no
those things
effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
Watch out for these things. They will jump out and attack you. They're little spiders, and enough of them get up on you, it will hurt. Oh yes, the bird got in my way. I probably shouldn't jump down there. Cause my health is not at full. And normally I'd grab a med kit, but I forgot it in my life pod. Cause I'm trying to get it. Have I heard of our almighty lord the monolith? Don't think so.
Integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
I don't know if I've heard of the monolith.
Language. Attempting translation.
Ah, yes, what I came here for. An ion cube. What I'm gonna need these ion cubes for is eventually I'm gonna be having all sorts of power supplies that I need, and I'm gonna have a lot of them that are gonna need these, especially portals. I'm gonna be unlocking portals in the future that take me to places. And this is an elevator to go down to the lower area. You can swim to the outside of it in order to get whatever you need, but I prefer to stay on the inside to get it, because there is warpers which kill you instantly and try to warp you. There it is. You get 3 ion cubes total from this place, and they're very helpful. You're gonna need this purple tablet for what's up top to get to the gun room, where it'll tell you that you're infected. Basically, this planet's on quarantine because of the bacteria in the water and the fact that you crashed a plane. Well, more of an airship. And I just walked right into that without putting the thing in there first. But yes, this is the core of the gun. I'm gonna walk up here and it's gonna stab me with a needle. If you're squeamish with needles, look away now.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Like I said, it's under quarantine.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
I've gotten what I needed here at this island, and now I'm gonna head back to my life pod. I'm not gonna go through there though, because that is very deep water and there is a warper that spawns like right outside that door. So we are gonna go through the portal.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose
How
is
often do I
aesthetic or
stream?
functional. Further data required.
So far I've been streaming the past 3 days. I've just started streaming. And, I plan to stream a lot more. I'll still post normal videos whenever I don't feel like streaming. Goes out regularly with games and stuff. If not, I post a short every day. But, you know, there's also those days where a lot of the time you just don't feel like doing nothing. So, but I do post most of the time, every day. Yes, the back of the Aurora. I do try to keep moving. That way nothing attacks me. Because that's what happens most of the time with people. When they play this game, they pause and stop moving to do something. And they get attacked. I can put an ion cube here. And this should open up a portal. Like this. And if we walk through it... I don't know where this one takes me, but I'm about to find out. There's no boss fights really in this game. Really, the only thing I've got to worry about is these things called Leviathans, which will just flat out eat me. And that is not really something I want. There we go. We are in the cave. Now, I forgot. How do I get out of here? Here it is. This is all on the same island, by the way. It just takes me back to the front of the island. Or is this... Never mind, this is a different island. We're gonna go back now. Cause I do need stuff from the other island and not this island. If you are enjoying the content, I do ask that you consider liking and subscribing. Hold on just a moment. Would you mind typing that again, Benjamin Clark? I didn't quite catch that. This is a fairly odd game and plans on streaming new stuff. I guess you could say that. Come on, give me the lithium.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
I have to find my way out of here. It's kinda dark. Alright, let's see here. How do I get up there? Because that looks like a way out. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go around. Lithium is very important in this game. It is also part of electrical working stuff. In hindsight, I probably should have brought a flashlight, but I didn't. Well, that's what these little lights are here for. I am trying to get out of this cave though, because there's stuff outside that I need. Okay, this might... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, and I did it anyway. I shouldn't take any damage down this slope, though. There is a big open cave, like, right here that I need to go into. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. Because, you know, it's dark. But, if I wait until daytime, the light will return, obviously. And it bit me. Ow. Whenever these little things charge at you, just hit them with your knife. There we go. I mean, I hit it. Just not the way I was wanting. Yeah, it's snowing outside right now. Pretty cold. I do need to scan this so I can make more. Gonna say for this live stream, I'm probably gonna try to get a simple base down and have my sea glide, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna get that far today. Let's see here. I'm gonna kind of search around for these outcrops even though there's no light in here. Because those outcrops are really important that I get them. The sooner the sun comes back in, the better. And if you are still here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Alright, let's see here. Still not light enough out in order for me to kick it into high gear inside. That in games like this, you don't want to rush, otherwise you're bound to make mistakes that could be fatal in the game. Really wish those things would quit following me. They are quite annoying. I will blast you with a fire extinguisher. Ow. Alright, so I think we'll come back for the outcrops. And then we'll get the diamonds later on. And what was that? Ooh, that is some moon pool fragments. I need those. As you can see, that glowy purple thing down there, if you can't really see it, that is a warper. And I want no part in that. Mainly because I don't have enough health to deal with it. I have a med kit back in my base, aka my life pod. And I'm gonna get that and heal myself up. But I do want to know, in the comments, what games you all want me to play. Because I'll definitely take it into consideration and try to play those games. Only game I won't accept requests for is Roblox. Yeah, my life pod was pretty far out. What's below me right now? Oh yeah, these. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of scared me there, because that vine was right there. I do intend to get the second part to this game, Subnautica 2, and I'll probably play with my friend Ashley Ireland. If you've been keeping up with my videos, you know who I'm talking about. He plays with me a lot. And it'll be a 2-player mod of Subnautica. Well, not a mod, just for Subnautica 2 they're adding multiplayer. And I plan to also get Subnautica Sub-Zero, which is just Subnautica but ice, and it has a completely different storyline. Yep, I hit a rock. Yeah, I didn't really get any materials. I just scanned a bunch of stuff. There we go. Let's see here. How do we make this repair tool? Cave sulfur. That's gonna take a minute to get. Silicone rubber and stuff like that I can make, which I should probably make that now before my... Get into the life pod. Probably make that now before the things that were in my pocket go bad. So we're gonna go over here, we're gonna make some silicone rubber. And then with the rest of it, we'll make some lubricant. There we go. So, for cave sulfur, it's gonna be kind of annoying to get, cause those explosive fish that have been coming at me, the things that they come out of is where I get the cave sulfur. So it's definitely gonna take some time to get. But it'll all be worth it in the end, because once I get the stuff that I need, I can progress really far into the game. Wasn't I just down here? Yes, I was. That was a rhetorical question. There's no need to answer that in the comments. What happens if I slice you? Okay, I just get brain coral fragments. There is a couple of these things in this game that I am still trying to learn myself, cause I'm not like an expert on this game. I know some people online can memorize the entire map, and I do need to cut some of that, cause I need to make mesh fiber. And back to the boat. Hold on, because I didn't demonstrate what this air bladder did. I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and let's say I'm running out of air, which I am getting kind of close. I'd hit this button, and it would just drag me all the way to the surface. I recommend this for newer players who can't keep a hold and like stay focused on oxygen while advancing in the game. I do recommend making that, and I don't need to make a med kit. There's one right in here. I do need that. I do recommend the air bladder for newer people though, especially. I just like using it, especially when I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make it up to the surface if I just swim. Which I have had some tons like that, and it does suck whenever you don't have an air bladder. Cause I'm actually about to go somewhere that's pretty deep underwater, but it has this thing called a sea moth down there, and I need to get the fragments off of it so I can, one, have an infinite O2 source while it's charged, and two, I can move around faster. Ooh, more metal salvage. I do need that. Oh, give me the metal salvage. This should be the right biome. I just gotta find the fragments. They should be about right here. And I am gonna grab this.
Scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Yes, lots of fragments. I do know they're down here. I've just gotta find exactly where they are. That is one of them. Nope, wrong thing. I do say if you plan on speedrunning this game, I would play it on keyboard and mouse, because on controller, it's not exactly ideal. But I do play it on controller anyway, because I don't speedrun. I don't really know what else to say about that. I just don't speedrun my games. And I should pop up for oxygen. Otherwise I might drown. There we go. There we go, got some O2 back. Now we need to go back down here. If you see that dust cloud, that is a shark of some sort, and it will shred you to pieces if you get too close to it. Or at least it'll try to. I don't really mess with those until I've gotten either the sea moth or I've gotten the sea glide. I also need a bioreactor when I make a base, that way I can power it. Cause what I do is I'll make a base right near my life pod, and my inventory's full, so I can't really pick that up. But I'll make one near my life pod, and then I'll use that for storage. But I like to put one in like most biomes around the map. That way, if I need to grab something from a certain biome, I can just go to that base, just swim over to it and get what I need. Because I am going to have to make this thing called an observation room, because, yeah, I'm getting too close to the Aurora. That's no bueno. Because the Aurora is, like, right there. And here's the thing. You don't want to get too close to the Aurora, because it will kill you if you don't have the radiation suit first. And I can't get the radiation suit until after the Aurora explodes, which is going to take some time. That thing, that plant right there, it shoots things at you. So I do not recommend going near those plants.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
It's not actual 2 hours, it's 2 in-game hours, so it will detonate soon. There is multiple things I need before exploring the Aurora, but we might get to it this episode. Because I've got the fire hydrant, not the fire hydrant, the fire extinguisher. We are going to need that to put out the fire that's in the doorways. We're also going to need repair tool, and we're going to need the radiation suit. Which do take some time to get, but don't take too much time. That's why I pre-made the fiber mesh, because if I didn't pre-make it, it would have been a terrible, annoying time.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
There we go, that's all that. For this, I'm gonna need copper wire, and I still need to go find gold, which will take a little bit of time, but it shouldn't take too long. Let's see here. I'm gonna need this for whenever I go really deep underwater, because I can run pipes down there. I normally don't, though, because, you know, I really see no point if I have enough oxygen. Let's see here. Yep, that's full. That's why I made a box. Where do I find health? Well, health-wise, you just... I don't want to name it. Hold on, give me a second. My controller takes a minute to let me move again after I've tried naming it. And, you don't really find health per se. You just make med kits and make sure to keep a couple on you. That's why there's a med kit maker inside of here that just automatically makes a med kit. As you can see, it's making one right now. Gosh, my thing turns so slow. I need to make another box. There we go. Where did I put the first one? There it is. We're gonna go put this one near the first one. Open storage. There we go. The rest of the stuff on me can stay, because I don't really care that it's on me. I will eventually need it though. And hold on. Where? I need to make a flashlight. How do I make a flashlight? Because I need to start doing night explorations. Battery and glass. We need to go get glass. Which, as you saw me do before, takes quartz. I don't need any metal salvage right now. I've got plenty of it. Alright, come on out of there. I need the cave sulfur. Yeah, I kind of expected that to happen, but at least we can get the cave sulfur now. That's all that really matters to me, because we needed that cave sulfur from the beginning. Yeah, that's another one that's gonna hurt. If it comes at me. Alright, there it is. Ah, yes, bleach. There's some glass. Flashlight. Turn it off for now. While we're inside. So we don't waste the battery. Alright, let me go grab my silicone rubber and another thing before I go over to the Aurora, I do need Sea Glide, that way I can actually get over there. I don't need my copper wire right now, we're saving that copper wire. And my silicone rubber is inside. Here we go, there's the repair tool. We're gonna have to go in here and we're gonna have to actually assign it a quick slot. Then we're gonna repair our pod here. That way it can function.
Pod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
And our radio.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Here we go. Flashlight equipped. Let's get some exploration done. Also, I do need to keep these tools charged when I use them. So, not at this exact moment, but it is important in the future that I do carry batteries on me. That way, I can actually do what I need to do. And what's in you? I need those. Alright, come on now. Scan the thing. I'll probably find most of those around here, because this is where they keep them. And don't swim into that thing's mouth. Very bad. It will eat your face off. Like that. That was very scary and very painful. I need to go get some health now. Where's my laptop? There it is. But here shortly, that little sucker Aurora is gonna explode, and I'm not gonna want to be next to it. It will instantly kill me. Okay. There we go. That's some more health. Okay, it's daytime now, meaning we should be good. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Well said. Medkits are basically my doctor up in this thing. But for some little fish, these suckers got some sharp teeth. Also, as long as we're deep enough, this thing will give off oxygen bubbles.
Detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8.
I should be far enough away to not get hit.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'm good. We'll go up and take a look at it here momentarily. Yep. There's the last sea glide fragment that I need, which is going to take quite a bit.
New blueprint acquired.
Is that what I'm looking for? Yes, it is. And we're good. We're getting out of here.
New blueprint acquired.
But as you can see, it's all demolished now because, you know, well, it exploded. And part up there we can now get through to get inside, but I need to make the sea glide first to get up there quickly. Because there's this thing in the water called the Reaper Leviathan, and it will kill me instantly if I get to it. Because it's not a matter of me finding it, it's a matter of it finding me. I do need to make a rebreather at one point. Not that. Radiation suit. 2 fiber mesh, 2 lead. I'm pretty sure I might already have that. Where's my fiber mesh? I think I threw it out there in a box. Not in that one. Waving octopus red. Ah, yes. Nice. But now that it's exploded, I need to be a lot more careful, because there are leviathans around the map now. I mean, they were there before, but I'm pretty sure they get more aggressive after the aurora explodes. So we need to be real careful about that. I'll make one extra one. And then after that, what does it take to make that? I need to go grab a lead. Do I have lead in here, or do I have to go grab it out of my box out there? Is that lead or lithium? That is lithium. Let's see how many pieces of lead I have. I have none in there. And none in there. Perfect. We're gonna have to go find some lead. I do need one of those. Those are important. Stalker teeth. I do need those. Alright, here we go. There it is. We need one more sea moth fragment. Stay away from that thing, it will eat you. Hmm.
30 seconds.
Yeah, time to go up. Alright, let's get the scanner back out. We're heading back down. Those things on the rocks are called floaters. Don't grab them though, they will bite if you touch them. I know there's one more fragment to that sea moth somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. Probably help if I got off the seafloor. That is an egg. I do not have a hatchery right now for said egg, so it's just gonna stay where it's at.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. "30 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
New blueprint acquired.
I might find my last piece of my sea moth up in that junk down there. yes, there it is, finally. There we go. This is a really big achievement. Well, whoever drove that thing down here wasn't forklift certified. Nope, nothing in. Laser cutter. That's another thing I'm gonna need before I go to the Aurora. Is a laser cutter.
30 seconds.
Because without one of those, we're not getting anywhere inside of it. Where is it? There it is. Swimming back to my life pod. But if y'all like this content, I'll keep doing it, because I don't mind playing this game. It's fun. But if y'all want me to play something different, also let me know, because I don't want to bore you with the same content over and over and over. Make some titanium ingots. Titanium ingots. How in the heck do I make a power cell? Power cell. So I need a battery and silicon rubber. Okay. Well, silicon rubber I've got on me. Depending if I have one in here or not, I might have to make a battery. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to make a battery. Grab one of these little mushrooms. And let's go find some copper! Yay! More copper! We're gonna stay away from that thing, because I do not want to get exploded. Probably grab a couple more pieces while I'm here. I need more than just one piece at some points. I'm not too concerned with the quartz. Oh god, that is a fish! I thought that was a rock. That was scary. I did not like that. Ha ha ha. Very funny. I need to make 2 batteries? Okay, let me just pop down here real quick and grab a little more mushrooms. you know, grab the good stuff. What else did I need? Now I gotta actually make the power cell, and I've got the lubricant in my box. Mobile vehicle bay. This one is quite large, it takes time. And we're gonna put it out. As you can see, it's telling me to drop it out. Drop it out. Not like that. Bad. Let's see here. What is it gonna take for me to make a signal? Okay, titanium ingots, power cell, glass, lubricant, and lead. So, all of that's easy enough to make. We still gotta find the lead though. Please get off of it. Lead's gonna take a while to make. Well, not make, I gotta go find it, which takes quite a bit of time if I'm gonna be honest. Very time consuming. Take this, and go in here. Gonna top off my health before we go. Alright, let's get to looking for lead. Do be careful though, even though this is called the safe shallows. You don't want to get too comfortable around here. Oh god, there's another one. Ow. Well, that was not nice. What are you biting your nails for, Benjamin?
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Both exploded. That really hurt. Nope. Do not get near that one. It will kill me, and I will end up dropping my things. Yeah, I know, it's not the best. I'm trying not to die, though. I just healed myself, and now I'm gonna need another med kit. I'm gonna have to go make a new one. And I should probably do that before I continue exploring, otherwise I might, die. And dying is not ideal. I'm trying to go as far as I can without dying. Alright, new message.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject location.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to use my fiber mesh in order to make a new one, otherwise I will die. It only takes one of them though, so I should be fine. There we go. I've been down here making sure I didn't miss anything though. To be honest, I probably shouldn't be going for the sea moth yet. I should probably be going for the sea glide, because that helps me move faster in water out of a vehicle, and I can still grab things. Because if I'm in a sea moth, I can't grab anything. Oh, gosh, too close to the Aurora. Its radiation expands over time. Like that. Up we go. Let's see what it takes to make the Sea Glide. Okay, battery, lubricant, copper wire. That's really cheap. I can get all of that stuff. Okay, copper wire. I already had a copper wire made, didn't I? Flip. Well. Yeah, I already had a copper wire made. Well, at least I know I have 2 copper wires now. Which is not a bad thing to have extras of stuff, but I usually just make what I need to start off with. That way I'm not hoarding immediately. Hoarding stuff later on, like materials, is probably best for you to do if you don't plan on leaving your base much and you need to make stuff. I mean, there's always something new in Subnautica that you'll have to make when you're sitting there. There we go. Little bulb-butted little freaks. Keep trying to shoot me with poisonous gas. Battery. Right now all I need is lubricant, which I have right there. Let's make a sea glide.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range.
Yep.
For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Since I'm in freedom mode, I don't really have to worry about packing food or whatnot. I just have to worry about staying alive. But as you can see, after I pull it out, I am a lot faster. I will go ahead and go up to the Aurora. I'm probably not gonna get too far into it. But, I will go up to it just to show off what's inside and how it all works and whatnot. Oh yeah, never mind, I can't. I forgot that I need a radiation suit. I don't understand how I keep forgetting that. It's like one of the most essential things in this game that you need in order to do anything, and I keep forgetting it. Alright, so I need to remind myself of what it takes to make it. Fiber mesh and lead. I've already got one of the leads sitting in a box. I do not need flares. So I'm gonna get the fiber mesh last, because if I go cut those vines right here, right now, they're gonna rot in my inventory. Go. Need outcrops, more specifically sandstone outcrops. These are limestone outcrops, which do have basic necessities in them, but they are not what I need right now, and I do not need an egg. I am not ready to be a father of a fish. Can't go any farther. Yeah, back up, back up, back up. Oh yeah, that's a cutscene that happens in this game. Trying to go away from the radiation. Away from the radiation. Radiation bad. Stings, singes your nose hairs. Not fun.
30 seconds.
That's fine, we're right here at the surface. But as you see, now that I've unlocked the Sea Glide, I'm gonna use it a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like, this will be my main mode of transportation now. Come on, give me the blast. I'm gonna come back and push that stone out of the way and go down there after I go up here and deal with this. Get some more oxygen in my lungs. There it is. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get that rock out of the way. Here's some more sandstone outcrops with lots of what we need. Nope, that's bad. Away we go. No kaboom fish. The kaboom fish are bad. Very bad. Alright, we're gonna go get our fiber mesh real quick, and then we'll be able to make the radiation suit. And then, only then, will we be able to go explore the Aurora. But we can always look back on the journey that got us there. The journey's always the fun part, in my opinion. Even though you're on a desolate planet by yourself with nothing but a bunch of fish, normally you'd be making a lot of friends on the way. You have the potential to make friends. Because there's these creatures called cuttlefish, and they are extremely friendly. Let's make the fiber mesh. Alright, let's go get the fiber mesh, add them up, because I'm pretty sure I had one more piece in here. Didn't I put the other piece of that in a box outside? Yes, I did. Where are my boxes? There they are. Not in that box, they're in the other box. They're in the one that's higher up. Wood. Fiber mesh, fiber mesh. Alright, let's get this suit on, and then we'll hop over there and explore the Aurora for a minute. Here we go. There we go. We've got the full radiation suit on. Radiation helmet, radiation suit, and then radiation gloves. So from here, what we're gonna do is basically pop everything that we own into a box that we can, and then we're just gonna head to the Aurora. Where is the Aurora? There it is. It'll probably be next episode where I get the sea moth of this, because I don't want to sit around trying to get sea moth fragments all afternoon. So we're just gonna keep it going here. Thanks for that, Benjamin Clark. I'm gonna be honest, this is the longest live stream I've ever done. But here's the part of the water where we do not look down. Cause if we see that Reaper Leviathan, there's a better chance it's gonna see us. And dying is not on my agenda for today. Like I said, I won't be able to do much in here, but I'll be able to do a little bit. Because without the laser cutter, I'm not going to be able to get too much stuff. But I'll definitely get some.
Lifeform readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Yeah. But good thing I brought a repair tool, because we can repair the Aurora while we're here. We can do that.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is
Batteries.
fire suppression
Ow.
equipment and laser cutters may
We're
be
gonna go up
required.
here.
Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Right here, we're gonna stop and we're gonna pull out our fire extinguisher. And do not bite me, I will end you.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
We're just gonna go down here, then we need to go back up into here. I'm gonna spray this down so we can get inside without accidentally burning ourselves. We're gonna go to administration first, because I don't know, I just kind of feel like going here first. Oh, that's fire. Fire bad. So while we're in here, we're gonna take this and we're gonna use that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Desk, chair.
New blueprint acquired.
We're just gonna scan the trash can,
New blueprint acquired.
because why not?
New blueprint acquired.
I'm not letting myself on fire here.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. Aurora systems are running on local reserve power.
Normally you'd come in here with
Black box data.
a propulsion cannon, but I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna try my best to get in here without one. Should be possible if we can get up on this. I know I can do it, it's just gonna take some time. It's gonna damage me, yup. Didn't jump quite far enough, but I know I can do it. Do not die to fire. Yeah, that's bad. What I was doing there might not have been the best idea. So I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna stay in here, but we're gonna need to find some sort of way to get over. Wait, that might just be tall enough. Maybe. It's the fact that he stops running, like, mid-jump, which I find annoying in most games, because it makes it a lot harder to get over. All I know is we've got plenty of batteries, and I won't run out of those anytime soon. I'm not gonna try jumping down again because I will take some bad fall damage. Maybe? Oh, yes! Huh. Give me just a second. I've gotta go here into my thing and get the code. Aurora survivors. Codes and clues. So. Ring. One. 4, 5, 4. Here we go. Unlock. Gonna hope to find a med kit in here because I don't want to jump down into that parasite infested water.
Today's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against hydration. Integrate new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
So far it's just water. That's a lot of water. Okay. That's just a food brick. Ah, yep. Those are the leeches I was talking about. They are very painful when they get on you. So don't let them latch on to you. They will end up killing.
The drive machine sustained internal damage during collision. Do not repair without appropriate qualifications.
That's just a battery.
Warning,
There is
local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
So I'm probably gonna end up dying here, to be honest, because of how much damage I took early on from
Containment
fire
breach repaired.
and, you know,
Further breaches
jumping.
detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
But if we don't risk it, we're not gonna be able to beat the game. So in we go. I am gonna hop up over here though, because we need to get up here. Ah, yes, fire. That is hurt. Fire hurt. Turning on you guys back here. No. I do have to be aware of my surroundings.
Containment breach repaired.
Like that.
Further.
Yeah, I thought that might happen. Well, that's just first death. That's alright. We'll respawn back of our life pod and we'll head back over there. I'm surprised that was my first death. Usually I don't make it this far. Alright. So, doesn't seem we dropped anything. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna get that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a med kit while we're here. We're gonna take this med kit. We're gonna go back over here, cause I do not give up. Because once I fix that drive core, we have free reign over every bit of land. You know, a lot of times people go through the aurora underneath the water, but I don't think they think to go above water and just swim right through that crack. But I get why they do it. A lot of time they do it for their content to get some reactions out of people. Because, you know, if you're sitting there not expecting a whole entire Reaper Leviathan to show up on your screen, then yeah, that tends to do it. But I play this game, and every time I see a video, they do the exact same thing. They always gotta go buy the Reaper Leviathan, instead of playing it smart and not going near it. I would say though, for games like this, just don't think about it too much. Like, that's how you're gonna get the most progression in games like these. You just gotta go into it, not think about it. I mean, obviously, map out which way you plan to go. That way you're not running around like a chicken with its head cut off. But don't stress about it, is what I'm saying. Stress is the reason why a lot of people die in video games, because they're stressing about, oh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? But if you don't stress about it, you just go into it, chances are you're more highly to just succeed instead of stressing about it. Especially in video games like this. Alright, we're here. We have full health. We're gonna hop up here. Hop over the gap. And this time I plan to fix the Aurora. I do not plan on dying again. We are not going to go that way. We will take damage. But I do not plan on leaving this time without having the drive core fixed. Because with the drive core fixed, that dies down the radiation. That way we can actually go around the map and go about our business. Swim over here quickly. Also not get bit by any of those. Right, just immediately go into the water. We're gonna go back here and fix any cracks or stuff we see. Hit it off. Yeah, get it off. You do not want those things biting you. Come on. Get off. See, I do like challenges like this because, you know, you don't want to make it too easy, otherwise people are going to beat your game way too fast and then they're going to get bored of it. But at the same time, you don't want to make it too hard because then people aren't going to want to play it.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
This is a really well-rounded game, actually. Off.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Do you have to say that every time, lady? I mean, I get you're just doing your job, but like, I don't need you to tell me every single time.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
We should get it done this time round.
Containment breach repaired.
Yep.
Further breaches
Bad.
detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There's that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we go. We have fixed the drive core.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Alright, now we can just leave. Ow. Off. Alright guys, I think this is where I'm gonna end the live stream and save my game. That way we can have more to do whenever I decide to do this again. But I love y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and just know our Lord Jesus is with you. Have a good day.